Awesome. So welcome to Holding for Healing on July 13th. And this is about releasing shame. Shame's a big one for a lot of us. And we were just talking about the big heat wave going on in the Southwest region of the United States. And what I love about going into the holding is that holding is yin energy. It's dark, it's cool, it's still. And when we become that yin energy, that's the energy we're holding on the planet. And that's cooling. So when we start wondering, what can I do, right, as the temperature of the planet is heating up, one of the things we can do is to be in that practice of compassion, that holding, to be in the stillness, to walk into the darkness, knowing that it is the womb of all life. And to be in that cool essence, and we're bringing it, then we're rods of pure, loving, clear, cool energy. So yay for us. We're choosing to be here for us. And the wonderful byproduct of choosing to be here for us is that we are here for the planet too. How cool is that? Yeah, I love it. I love it. So releasing shame. True confession, I've had a hard time connecting with the concept of shame for the longest time. People would talk about shame and okay. And I had to really sit with that because I figured I wasn't exempt. I just wasn't connecting. So as I sat with it, I started realizing the moments I felt shame when I was growing up. And shame in our family, and I grew up in a Catholic family, shaming was often used to encourage you, kind of a backhanded way, so that you would make better choices in the future. It was a way of getting you to feel a little ashamed of the choice you'd make, so you'd do something better. And in some ways, it kind of made sense. And not that shaming is a good thing, I don't mean that. But some degree of healthy shame makes sense, right? If I got angry at you, instead of asking you for help, I got angry with you for what you didn't do instead of asking you for help or what I needed. A little bit of, a little bit of shame is a good thing. A little bit of shame says, I don't want to do it that way next time. I want to be more conscious next time. I want to make better choices. If you run into someone in your car, a little bit of, that is not what I want to do. Where was I that I drove right into you, right? A little bit of shame is a good thing. It helps us. It does help us make better choices. Where I knew in my life, and of course, since then I've done some research about it, in my life, where I discovered shame wasn't working was when it became unhealthy. It's also called toxic shame. When I wasn't relating to an event and saying, I don't want to do that anymore, I was assuming it was about me. It was about who I am, that I'm not good enough. I'm not worthy. And there was plenty of that in my life. Plenty of that. Feeling not good enough, not right, not okay, that I didn't matter, but mostly that sense of unworthiness. And it makes sense. When we've been shamed when we're very little, up until somewhere around the age of 6, maybe 7 years old, what I know from childhood development is that we tend to map everything on as us. It's my fault. I did it. It's me. If mom and dad have a fight, it must be my fault. If mom and dad get divorced, it's my fault. If mom's mad at me, it's my fault. Can you relate to what I'm saying? If you've had kids, you've been a kid, that's how we interpret the world at that age. So it makes sense, doesn't it, that we can then go through our lives And when certain triggering events come up, we feel like it's us, not the event that needs to be looked at, or the behavior or the choice that we might want to look at. It's that something is fundamentally wrong with me. And we say things like, I'm not good enough. I can never get it right. I'll never get this. Who am I to think I deserve? Some of these words sound maybe a little familiar. You've said them to yourself. You've heard them from another person. You've heard another person say that about themselves. Yeah, that's shame. That shame is imposed from someplace else. It's not your true nature. Innocence is your true nature. Innocence is your true nature. Innocence, when we come in, believes in possibility, believes in potential, believes in wonderful things happening. Innocence believes, I'm good and so are you. That's innocence. That in spiritual practice is what we're returning to, a sense of innocence and purity inside of us, that place that lives in our soul somewhere. So let's go back to shame for a minute. So when we get to a place, and some of us do, I did. So I'll talk about me for a minute, my story. So I got to a place where it couldn't be about me. If something went wrong, there was no way, and if you'll excuse me, no way in hell it's because I did anything to contribute to it. I couldn't allow myself to imagine that I contributed to someone else's pain, or I did something that hurt another person. Wouldn't let myself go there. When there's that much rejection of the shame, which is how I saw it later, in later years, I was rejecting the shame. So what happened was I pushed it out in the world and I blamed other people. I can't be wrong, so it must be those, fill in the blank, right? It must be them. So now shame turned into blame. And where there is shame, shaming ourselves or shaming another, blaming ourselves, blaming another, making that person the one who's wrong, we can't move forward because we're moving in the wrong direction of innocence. And the fear that I had underneath, see if this resonates for you, was I'm not worthy of the love I want. I'm not worthy of the love I want. So when I was afraid that I was unworthy of the love I wanted, it meant I was shaming or blaming myself in the earlier years. And later, I shamed and blamed others, which kept me separate from love because I didn't perceive I was worthy. So what I did unconsciously was self-sabotage the very thing I wanted. I didn't mean to, any more than any of us do. I didn't mean to. Those were the tools I had and the perceptions that I had. And so it's hard to heal. This was another place I found the layers of shame and blame, was when I started doing physical healing and emotional body healing. Underneath the pain in my body was this shame and this blame. Not a big surprise, is it, for those of you that are healers and know healing work? Sure, it's something like that that holds us back. And that's what I was finding. The way I shamed myself, the way I blamed myself or others was illness, becoming illness in my body. So I know when I'm doing really deep, deep healing work, it's one of the places I'm going to need to look. Now, so I can shame myself for shaming myself. That's really crazy stuff, isn't it? I've done that. How about if I make myself really wrong for the good work I'm trying to do? Yeah. Oh, yeah. I've done that all. Blaming myself for blaming myself. Oh my gosh. Blaming myself for blaming others, right? No, we're just playing with a ping pong ball on a ping pong table. We haven't changed anything yet. So separated from love, and it's hard to heal because that healing love can't get in, right? Because I'm self-sabotaging it, not even aware that's what I'm doing. So what do we do? What shifts the shame and the blame? Well, that was where the grandmothers, thank you, grandmothers, came to me. That's where I started learning from my guides and my loved ones and my physical healers here on earth, that we let go of the shame and the blame and the ping pong game we play through compassion. Feeling love for ourselves as we are, including love and compassion for the part of us that feels shame and the part of us that has blamed ourselves or others. Compassion for the one who didn't know any better. I want to say that one again because it's a big one. Compassion for the one inside who didn't know any better. And even when you thought you knew better, because we do that too, I know better than to do that, I know. It's still a part that's wounded and is still trying to get that need met, to be loved as we are. Not because we did something right or wrong, just because we exist. Love for ourselves because we exist. And being human is challenging, really, really challenging. And an amazing place to forget and rediscover the absolute power of love, our true nature. So I have a question for you, if you want to put it in the chat room. And here I respect anonymity. I respect participation with just whatever feels right to you. This is your sacred space. I want to honor your sacred space. Question for you. In what area of your life would you like to feel more worthy of whatever you want? Is there an area in your life you'd like to feel more worthy in? Intimate relationship, in career, in prosperity, in friends and friendships. And I love it. Merrily, relationship with my body. What a beautiful place to feel worthy. I love that. Yeah, Virginia, career. Beautiful. Yeah. Mila, parenting. Yeah. Patricia, close relationships. Being able to support myself, Donna says. Yeah. Allie, worthy of oops, it's flying by here, worthy of connection with others, friends and family. Absolutely. Yeah. Donna, abundance. Getting my needs met, Kelly says. These are so good. Great clarity. Lifekeeper Bree, living my destiny. Nicole, self-love. Yeah. Oh, you can't hear anything? Oh my gosh, that's so odd. Let's see. Hang on just a second, everybody. Let's give him a hand here. So anybody who types really fast, you can help me here. Check volume first. Check to see if you have earphones plugged in. That's the one I used to do. Check your audio. Thank you, everybody, for giving me a minute to help them out here. Check your audio settings at the bottom of the Zoom screen. That's a little mic. And then check your audio settings on your computer. Hang on, everybody. Just wait to share anything. Let me help them out here. One more thing to do. Or go out and come back in. There we go. We want everybody to hear if they can. I need to get those just like copied so I can just copy and paste. All right, Helly, relationships and career. Beautiful. Yeah, being able to receive the love. I get it, Colette. Marnie, loving my body, feeling confident, not needing to look perfect to be sexual. Yes, I'm working on that one too. To let in my true beloved, to feel fabulous in my health, wellness, to know, live my passions. You got a good list here. To know my value of offering my gifts expressed in the world, to be close with my son, to let in more like-hearted relationships. Yeah, indeed. Good, you can hear. Yay. So, Ngati, I'm so glad you can hear. That makes me happy. All right. These are beautiful. Oh, more worthy of ease, Lee says. Yeah, the ability to rebuild my life in a new city, care for myself financially, attract a good mate, find wonderful friends, able to care for my mother and care for myself. Yeah, awesome. Awesome. All right. Got another question for you. You ready? What will you feel like when you feel worthy of what you want? I'm going to put it in the chat room because I know it's kind of tricky. What will you feel like when you feel worthy? Marilee, light and free. Marilee's fast typist. Yeah, light and free. Beautiful. Lighthearted, Bree says. I love that. Lighthearted. And when you type it, when you say it, see if you can feel it. Rodney, at ease. So, what is that breath like? Aligned to my true self, Colette says. Virginia, lighthearted and feel good in my body. Sandra says, joyful. Christina, excited, fulfilled. Oops, light and free. Oh, that light and free is really coming up. That's yummy. Marilyn, deserving. Donna, rich with life itself. Yeah, at home with myself. Beautiful. In the flow. Oh, they're going really fast now. Renata says, in the flow. Patricia, I will feel peaceful. Debbie, confident. Sangranati, cared for. Sarangati, sorry about that. I'll work on that here. Cared for. Michelle, like I can finally breathe freely. Sushil, ease and joy. Allie, light and happy. And if you couldn't think of a word right away, maybe you got an idea from some of what was shared here, some words to connect with. Yeah, Marnie, deeply fulfilled, pure peace, excited for my life, open and flowing with my divine guidance, connected, fully living. Yeah. At one with source, Rachel says. Yeah, and the key is when you find that word, to feel it. Feel it. And maybe there's something in your life that helps you feel it. For example, Donna has a beautiful picture of, I think that's Mount Shasta, a mountain, right? I'm looking at it. And it's like, have you ever done that? You look at a picture of a river or the ocean or a mountain or a tree or something, and you go, it is Mount Shasta. Ah, that feeling, ooh, it's really great if you have a visual cue of what you want to feel when you feel worthy, because the moment you feel that, you are feeling worthy. We sort of just leapfrog over what's worthy, and we just go to how we're going to feel when we feel worthy, and boom, you're feeling worthy. Do you like that little trick? A little behavioral trick I learned a long time ago, and it works. It works. I'm just going to go straight for the feeling of that. And then see if you can add a visual cue to it, something that when the minute you look at it, you feel it. We have a beautiful view here, and I go to that big picture window and I just go, yeah, that's when I'm worthy to do the work I'm here to do. My great service. I can feel it as I look out the windows. So awesome. Multiple times a day, especially when I'm having a hard time and I'm not feeling worthy. Does that make sense? That's the time. That's the time. Go to that visual cue. Like right now, I'm changing this now. Right now. So tonight we're going to go right into holding and give you a chance to be with that part that isn't so sure she or he or you are worthy, and the part of you that already knows what worthiness feels like. Both. How does that sound? Good? Thumbs up? Thumbs up? Yep, it's working. Yes, we got it. All right. All right, yay. So get comfortable. Might turn your volume up. My voice tends to get a little soft sometimes when I start getting into the heart stuff. Some of you know that about me already, I think. I think a lot of us do that when we get into our heart. So, and if you haven't done this before, I want to invite you to trust your own knowing. I listen for the words that will serve you as a whole best, but some words are really there for another person. And so if I'm suggesting in the meditation and you're like, Misa, I'm not ready to go over there yet, trust your own knowing. This is your journey. I'm here to suggest and hold space, but it's your journey. So trust your own inner knowing. All right. I invite you to breathe. And to breathe with awareness. Notice your inhale and your exhale. It's like a wave of water. As you focus on the breath, bring that breath deep into your body. Breath is so lovely for helping to quiet the mind and all that yang energy that wants to figure things out and do things. It really helps to focus on the breath and feel it caressing you, caressing your lungs. Caressing your shoulders and your arms. And your hands. Breathing into your body, into the cells. Feeling your breath glide and caress you. When the mind decides it wants to wander in any direction, bring it back to the breath. We're going to be over here for a while now. Breathing gently, lovingly, kindly. Breathe all the way down into your solar plexus. Into your gut. A nice caress. Inviting the cells that are ready to receive the gift of breath, of life. Right down into the pelvic bowl. Down your hips and legs. Filling up the cells that are ready. Breath is like a big, long drink. Down into your feet. Everything in between. Back up to your chest. Breathing into your heart. Very gently now. This is a gentle caress. An invitation. And your throat, breathing into your throat. Into your head. And your third eye. On the very top of your head. Take a moment, sweet moment, to be aware of the space that you are. You've been breathing into you, and that includes the space, the infinite space between the molecules, the atoms, quarks of your cells. There are vast, vast amounts of space. We are more space than the light and sound that creates the illusion of form. Honor the space. I invite you to remember a moment when you felt love. any kind of love. Love for a pet, a human, a flower, a mountain, water. A love for another being loved by another being. The love could be kindness or laughter, could be romantic, could be appreciation. So many forms of love. And all you need in this moment is one memory of love. And invite yourself to feel it. Feel it again right now. This love. Ooh, lots of rest going on. Beautiful. Notice that the love and the space, and if love is too strong a word, that's okay. It might be contentment or a little bit of peace or presence to the potential of love. That counts. They all count. Whatever word feels right to you. Notice that this love and space are really one. And focusing on that space inside of you. Let that continue to grow and expand in your awareness to outside your body. That space continues to grow and expand until it touches the night sky. And you and that sky are one. You might feel held in this dark, cool space, this home to planets and supernovas, meteors, all kinds of life. Or you might want to merge with that cool, dark space. And either is fine. You can float at rest and be held in its love, or blend with it and feel that love is you. Whatever feels right in this moment. In this space, you are loved exactly as you are. There's nothing you can do to earn the love that is here for you. It already exists. It always has. And there's nothing you can do to push it away. This love exists as you exist. Before you, now, always, as love is for you. Whatever you have done or have not done, whatever you regret or you're proud of, the love exists. Invite yourself to go deeper into love than you may have ever experienced before. Invite your mind to focus on deeper, more expansive love. When you've gotten to a little more love or a lot more love, they're both beautiful. It's all love. And invite your mind to take you even deeper. Deeper into a state of love you haven't yet remembered. An expansive state of love in which you truly accept how worthy you are of love. Feel that worthiness, to feel that depth of love. However deep, however expansive you feel you can go today. In that love, that infinite love, there is a space. There's a beautiful space. And hold the part of you that might have ever felt unworthy. Unworthy of love. Accepting you as you are, accepting the feeling with compassion. You might feel that compassion coming from you. You might feel it coming from the divine. You might feel it coming from an ancestor or a guide. You can invite that love in. Beautiful compassion for the part of you that didn't know any better, was doing your best. For that moment. Part of you that was innocent and pure. Part of you that knew better, but was so wounded, it was difficult to make a different choice. Love it all. To choose to be kind. And gentle. To choose to let that love in as you breathe. That love for the part of you that has been longing to feel worthy. Let your inner senses come alive, your inner sight, your inner ears and hearing, your inner feelings, even the sense of scent, of smell, of taste, of knowing. Allow them to work for you as you see, sense, hear, know, feel your pathway, your way to feeling compassion for the part of you that felt unworthy. Let your inner senses work for you and honor what you see, hear, feel, know, taste, or smell, or sense. Allow the feelings to ebb and flow. Allow them to morph and change in the ebb and flow. To show you exactly what longed for love. Gently let it all rest. The primordial womb of life can hold it all of it. Love it, love you, love the need, and in that love it all unwinds and unravels in a deep, deep rest. This rest. You can invite yourself or allow that feeling, how you feel when you feel worthy of that love, when you feel worthy of what you want. What does that feel like? Breathe that in. Go deeper into that feeling than you've ever been before. That flavor of love. Permission to feel it now. You can give that to you. Notice, let your senses come alive. Your inner senses. Notice what you see, feel, hear, taste, smell, know, or sense. As you feel what it's like when you are worthy of that love. Let it grow and expand. This is your I am. I am this experience, this feeling, this knowing. These sense, hear, know, feel yourself bringing this I am into your daily life. You stimulate this I am throughout the day, or a special moment in the morning or in the evening. To stimulate this I am. Trust that knowing, bringing that feeling into form, reinforcing it, encouraging it, coaching it a little bit, inviting it to exist, to play in your life over and over again. This is a beautiful time to give thanks to consciousness or the creator or the divine love, however you think of that mystery, that great mystery of self-awareness that created this incredible planet potential of experience you are now. Grateful for what you know, have felt, or have learned. And then slowly, slowly, let's breathe this deeply into our bodies. We want it to become now part of physical matter. So breathe this awareness into your cells. Good. Big breath into your cells. Bring it all the way in. Bring that beautiful feeling, I am worthy, right into your cells one more time. Excellent. We're going to take a few breaths now and really bring it all the way back into the physical body. In a few minutes, a few seconds here, we'll open our eyes. So first, a big inhale with me. Blow through your mouth. And notice the air around you. Notice how it feels. It has a temperature, a texture. Really feel it. Let it help to bring you back into your body. This is the great transmutation. This is where the alchemical process happens, the spiritual into the physical. We want it to become part of physical reality. Big inhale again. Blow. Feel a little more now of physical matter. Feel what you're sitting against and that your body, your physical body is sitting against it. Last breath, we're coming all the way back in. Big inhale. Blow hard. Good. All the way back in. Stretch. Make sure you can feel your body, and when you can feel it, very gently open your eyes. Very, very good. There's a healing that naturally happens as we get into that deep state of rest. We'll get insights and wisdom and symbols that will carry us into the world to receive what we need from others. Oh, thanks, Lee. Yes, please do turn on your camera or give me a thumbs up, some way that I know you're okay and you came back from the journey. Thank you. Thank you. I always appreciate that. Leave it on for a minute because I've got 3 scrolls to do here. So good to see you. A little thumbs up. You can do that with the little reactions tab down below. Yep. Breathe back. Beautiful, love. Yep. A heart. That's great. Yep. Myra, good. Glad you're back. Hello, Mina. Lori. Good. Hi, Allie. Good, good, good. I can feel you coming back. A few more. Yes, hearts. Yes, thank you. Heidi's back. Good. You're welcome. Good, good, good. Okay, good. I'm feeling it. Good. Yeah. Bye, sweetie. We'll see you next time. Sushil. Yes, there is a replay in 48 hours. You can go to my YouTube channel, which is Misa Hopkins. Go to Misa Hopkins and it will be there. So, yeah, takes a little bit. These are big, big files. We have to download them and then upload them. So it takes a little bit, but within 48 hours, we can do that. Really good question. So before we go, we've got a couple minutes. I probably can read at least a few. Excuse me. Is there anything you want to share in the chat room that helps that experience linger for you, feel real for you? Put it in the chat room. You're welcome. Maybe a word about something you're going to remember now. Maybe an ancestor came to help you out. It's beautiful, Bree. Acknowledge that it is happening and the results are coming. I love that. Spaciousness, Marilee. Beautiful. Heidi felt light, beautiful, pure peace and wholeness. Release the fear. Yes. First time it was long for you. Yep, Deb, it was a long one for the first time. I would agree. You can go to our website and get a shorter version if you want. Let me pop that. Well, it's still 20 minutes. There we go. That's the link. Or if you want to receive emails for holding, you can go to the same place. Yeah, thanks for letting me know, honey. That was long. Yeah. All right. Last call. A great time to journal. It's really significant to make sure that you honor the experience as real. For decades, if not centuries, we've been taught that this stuff is imaginary. This is your direct connection to the divine. This is how the divine speaks to you. So when you write it down, when you put a sticky note on your refrigerator and you say this, you honor that direct connection from the divine. You let it be real and anchor it into you. Yeah. I'll check on him. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you, Lee. Got a little bit hanging out. Yeah, see, so that's the doubt. You got it, right? That's the doubt to let go of. That's the belief that got planted that isn't true. That there is no cure. People don't want to know and they don't care. And for you, sweetheart, very likely that is part of the cure. Just consider that. Just see if that resonates as true, that the thing that's hard for you to receive is what you need to receive to help further your healing, to receive from your family. Yeah. And in receiving from loved ones and family or friends, that's a way the divine might be trying to get through to you. We help each other heal. It's part of it. With those of you that are healers, agree with that. We help each other. We're part of it together. Don't worry, I'll stay with Rodney. Ah, you are so welcome, Marnie. Oh, exquisite, adored, sacred, perfect as I am, embodied goddess. Yeah. 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 Sometimes, yes, very often. You're right, Marilee. We're taking on the shame maybe they should have been feeling, a healthy shame they should have felt and didn't. We felt it instead. And we do that as little children. We take it all on as if it's us. So when we allow ourselves to heal, we give it back to the divine. In holding, we take it back to the womb of creation. What we're really saying is, this isn't working for me. I don't think it works this way. And I'm willing to give it back and release it in love. And something new begins to form. Helly, that's a nice awareness. It's rising. Yeah, beautiful awareness. So now you know it's moving and it's receptive to you. It's shifting. I'm glad you felt some peace, Bumpy. I'm so glad. That's wonderful. And rest is where the deep healing happens. Rest is where it happens. We think it's all this stuff we do. The doing comes out of the rest. Right? The light, the sound is born out of that deep state of stillness and rest. Yeah, memories of feeling not enough came up first. That's right. See, the grandmothers were smart. They knew we usually go to what isn't working before we're willing to be present to what could work. So we go there first. Yeah, that's right. Good, sweetie. Yeah, Michelle, continuing to release those feelings. They don't have to be our weight, and we don't have to blame with them. We don't have to try to do other things with them. Rest with them, give them back to the divine, the beginning of all creation. It all gets done for us. Super, super, super sweet. All right. Beautiful, beautiful sharing. Yeah. Yeah. So sometimes we're creating our own family, like sisters and brothers and friends and people who will love us right here, right here. Or we create new relationship with our guides or our guardians. New family. All right, my loves. I'm going to let you go. I'm going to stay here with Rodney for a few minutes, make sure he gets, oh, I think he left. He's good. I think he wants to stay in the energy. You're back. There's our love. Hi, Rodney. Good. All right, dear hearts. It feels like you're all back. So much love to you. Feel free to open up your lines and give some blessings and some love and pass it on to everybody. Love you so much. See you soon.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good night, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well,
Gratitude.
Thank you.
bye, everyone. See you next time.
Bye. Thank you, Misa. Bye.
I
Thank
knew
you,
so
Lisa.
well.